everybody. Millions of people suffer from vein diseases, and the problem increases with age. But how do you know if those unsightly varicose or spider veins are just a nuisance or a sign of something more serious? Phlebotomist Dr. Mario Kapusta is board certified in that field and in surgery. He's also the founder of Vein Center Houston. Please welcome him back to the show.
Thank you.
You've been working with veins and things connected to veins for over 20 years now.
20 years, yeah, about over 20 years.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Okay, lots of advances that have been made.
Correct.
Let's first talk about veins in the legs, for example,
Okay.
one of the major places where we have those arteries. Explain the different levels of veins.
Well, we are born with 3 systems of veins in the leg. One system runs in the center of the leg. It's called the deep system, carries most of the blood. If that one is okay, you're usually okay. Then we have 2 superficial systems run right under the skin. One in the back from the ankle to the knee, and another one from the ankle to the groin. If those veins are bad, then you get varicose veins. Blood goes up from the toes to the heart, uphill and against gravity. And that happens because the muscles in the thigh pump the blood up, and the valves inside the vein hold the weight of the blood. The valves don't work, the vein goes down just because of gravity. You get varicose veins.
Okay. We're going to take a look at some before and after pictures of how people had veins that were really unsightly and sometimes dangerous.
Yeah.
And so we'll take a look at some before and after pictures of those. While we're doing that, explain to us what varicose veins are, and are they really dangerous?
Well, they are dangerous if they create pain, swelling, clots, bleeding, ulcers, but that's about it.
Yeah, but if they're not having any of those problems and they just look bad.
Well, if they just look bad, they just look bad, and that may be affecting your. Ooh, that's bad.
Yeah, people are looking at something else, but look at the difference that was made there. Okay, and what is the cause of it? We talked about earlier about fact versus fiction, that crossing your legs can cause that. No.
Well,
but what are the causes?
I'll tell you that your parents, mother and father, job, children, pregnancies, if you stand a lot, mostly if your parents, and being a female.
Yeah, hereditary. And why females more than males? That's
because
just not fair.
Because females, I know. What else? Females have fluctuations in their hormonal levels. They have pregnancies and they have children.
Okay, so now explain what spider veins are.
Well, spider veins are those new, just small, tiny red or blue spider-like veins under the skin. They look like a spider, and that's what they're called spider veins.
And could those be dangerous?
Well, those are usually not dangerous, but they affect your social life or the way you feel about yourself. In that regard, they are a nuisance.
Okay.
Yes.
We just took a look at several pictures here. People at home are looking at several pictures here where you made such a major difference in those veins being able to show through the skin. What is the process, like something like this right here, what is the process you have to go through to make those disappear?
Well, you come to the Vein Center Houston.
Yeah, like this right here. That one looked like it could have been dangerous.
I know. There you go. And then what we do usually, we examine you standing. That's when the veins are more noticeable. And we do an ultrasound, or I do an ultrasound. The ultrasound shows me the anatomy, how the blood flows, and what the bad connections are. And if that is, then once we have that, have a map, then we'll go ahead and make a plan. And the plan is either we use lasers or radio frequency to close the veins and take the veins out, or use sclerotherapies,
which is injections, yeah. And what do those injections do? Collapse that vein?
The injections irritate the inside of the vein and close it.
Okay, and then a phlebectomy.
Well, with that one, we take tiny little needles, hook the veins, and take them out. Tiny little ones, tiny.
Yeah, tiny.
Size of my pen.
And the recovery time?
Well, it all depends on your pain tolerance. For the big veins, some people go out and go work the next day, and some people just linger for 2 or 3 days.
And then, does it come back?
Now the ones I close, they don't come back, or the ones I take out, they're in the bucket. They don't come back. But you have a problem with veins. because of your parents, your job,
Right.
you being a female. So the
And when
best
you say
thing,
job, you're talking about some jobs where people stand a
people
lot.
stand, teachers, hairdressers, and so on. The best thing is to be born a male of different parents.
Okay, well, two things we don't have a choice for. But other than that, are there any things that we can do to try and avoid or lessen the degree of how it's going to look?
Keep your way down, exercise, no high heels.
No high, wait, them's fighting words now, no high
Well,
heels.
hey, you know,
Look, even
high heels change the relationship of the foot and how you walk and how you pump blood.
Right,
And that's what it means.
okay.
Now, you need to take your chances.
Yeah. No, you can just wear your high heels, and if you see those unsightly veins, go to him.
Right.
All right, thank you very much, Dr. Kapusta.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. That was fun.
Vein Center Houston. Vein Center Houston has a special offer for the studio and viewing audience. If you decide to get treatment, your consultation fee will be waived if you mention Great Day Houston. For more information, contact Vein Center Houston at veincenterhouston.com or call 713-349-8346, 713-349-8346. So if we went in today, we'd be ready for bathing suit season?
Well, that is the deal. Are you ready for the beach?
Oh, there you go.